Hi and welcome back to the channel. Everyone hopefully has seen the video that I originally posted on unboxing this Firefly FFMN. We unboxed it, did a review on the guitar, talked about the fit and finish, and then in that review I pointed out some issues that the guitar had from the factory. After that I did 4 videos on what it took to get this guitar to play as good as it possibly could in its stock form. I truly believe that we accomplished that. This guitar plays great. We took this Floyd Rose clone bridge and made it equivalent to a Floyd Rose special very easily, just by cleaning up the knife edges and doing some tuning on it. So with all that said, we want to go to the next level. We want to take this guitar and really take it, make it a professional instrument, something that you can reliably take out on the road and beat it up and it's going to perform. That's why this video is here. I would like everyone to put some comments down below. If you owned this guitar, what would you do to it? Or you're thinking about buying this guitar and you're thinking, oh, if I get that guitar, I'm going to put coil taps on the pickups. I'm going to change the tuners and put these tuners on it. I'm going to put this new bridge on it. What is it that you think you would do to it if you purchased this guitar? I've got some goodies right here I want to kind of go over. I have some ideas. We are definitely replacing the tuning pegs. They're bad. I have picked these up. That's the model number. And they are hip shot. And this is a 4-2 configuration to match our neck. So this is definitely going to help the guitar. Other things I picked up, I do this to all my guitars. These are pure tone jacks. And the reason I like the pure tone jacks is they make contact to the 1/4-inch plug in 2 spots. It's a very solid engagement. It's a really good jack. It's an inexpensive modification and it's well worth it. It truly is. I didn't do this for a long time because I'm like, oh, it's a jack. But after I used the first one, I'm sold on these now. Very nice jacks. The next thing I'd like to do, and I believe I mentioned in one of the videos, the tremolo's sustain block is pretty small. It's smaller than the one they put on the special. And mass on that tremolo is what gives the guitar sustain. So I picked up one of these. Now you can get the Floyd Rose version, but this version's half the cost. So we're still trying to keep this budget friendly. I have not had the tremolo completely apart. I've never removed the saddles completely and mic'd the spacing. So once we do that, we'll have to see if the stock Floyd Rose bolt pattern here, the screw pattern, is equivalent to our clone. If it is, we're going to use it. If not, I'll have to get a piece of stock brass, machine it, drill it, and tap it to fit. But we definitely want to increase the mass of the bridge to give the guitar more sustain. So that's something else I picked up. Set that there. Then the claw inside the guitars is pretty cheap. You know, this is a $200 guitar, and it's a stamped piece of metal that they've made the claw out of. So I have picked up a solid brass claw, and it's got some heft to it. And again, it's not a Floyd Rose brand, but the claw here should add some mass to it. It should be a lot more stable with this claw. So we're going to change the claw. And then just something for me, I use Schaller strap locks. So I always put Schaller knobs, strap buttons on my guitars. But I have since found that Fender has a strap lock as well. And this particular one works with the Schaller locking straps. So These are half the cost of the shallower. So we're going to install these on the guitar. This is something you don't have to do. This is just so my straps will just lock right on the guitar. And then the only other thing that we may end up doing, I have two different types of Floyd Rose noiseless springs here. And these spring ratios are different. One is tighter than the other, and I can't remember which one's which, but we may end up putting some upgraded springs in it. Those are the parts that I've ordered, but we never opened up the back of this guitar. So if we look in the back of this guitar, we can see here's our pickup cables. And I have not verified this. I have not pulled the pickups out of the guitar. But it looks like we could definitely do a coil tap on these. And there is room here to put some switches. The cavity is large enough without modifying the guitar. There's also some room there where we could do some moving some stuff around. We could probably put a tone knob in there. There's some room in there for a tone knob. The only issue I see with that is the route goes forward up here. So you would be putting the tone knob up into this location. I think if you were going to add a tone knob, it should be over here. So doing that means we would have to add into this route and move the tone control back into this direction. That's a lot of work. We may want to consider maybe doing a tone bleed circuit. We could very easily put a tone bleed in, put it on a switch where you can engage the tone bleed, then flip the switch the other direction. It bypasses the bleed and runs in the stock configuration. Now if you look, I was thinking about ordering a CTS pot. This guitar comes with a full-size pot. It is unbranded. There's no markings on it. So since these are humbuckers, I'm going to say it's probably a 500. That's what most companies use with humbuckers, but it is unbranded. I like the feel of the pot. The pot has a good feel. So right now I'm going to leave the volume pot stock in the guitar. I believe this switch is okay, so we're going to leave the switch stock on the guitar. Something just a cosmetic thing. The white knob with the cream black zebra pickups and the cream cover here looks out of place. So I'm going to try to source a cream knob. The issue with that, there's white, there's antique white, there's cream, and then there's off-white. So there's 4 different colors of white. We know it's not white, but the other 3, I'll probably just order those 3 and we'll pick the one that best matches the guitar. What I would like from all of you is put some comments below. Again, what would you like to see done to this guitar? What do you believe this guitar needs to take it to a professional level? It's really up to you guys. I am going to go and keep an eye out on the comment section. If you all make a comment and it's something that's feasible, that can be done to the guitar, that's a good mod, let's do it. Let's see how far we can take this guitar. We want to set parameters though. Let's not spend more on parts than we actually have in the guitar. So the guitar is like $219. We want to cap off our parts at $219. We don't want to put more than $219 in the guitar, and let's see what we can get. I believe with $219 we can easily take this guitar to the $800 and $900 range. So if you would, and you like content like this and modifying instruments, please let me know in the comments below. Hit the little subscribe button, hit the bell, and thank you guys very much for every subscription that I've gotten so far, and thank you for watching.